Urban jungles, a glimpse into the world's most dangerous cities, the concrete jungle. It's a phrase often used to describe the fast-paced, competitive nature of city life. The hustle and bustle, the relentless pace, the constant movement. Cities are often seen as places of opportunity where dreams are made and fortunes are found, but beneath the surface there lies a darker reality. But in some corners of the world, the term takes on a much darker meaning. These are places where the shadows hold secrets, where the night brings fear, and where the streets are a battleground. These are the urban jungles where danger lurks around every corner, where survival is a daily struggle, and where the line between order and chaos is razor thin. In these cities, the rules are different and the stakes are higher. Every day is a fight for survival, and every night is a test of endurance. Welcome to the world's most dangerous cities. These are places that challenge the very notion of civilization, where the social fabric is torn and where the rule of law is often just a distant memory. These are places where poverty, corruption, and violence reign supreme. The streets are ruled by those who have nothing to lose, and the law is often in the hands of the corrupt. In these cities, the gap between the rich and the poor is a chasm, and the struggle for survival is a daily reality. They are cities where gangs rule the streets, where drugs fuel a deadly trade, and where the innocent often get caught in the crossfire. The violence is relentless and the fear is palpable. In these places, life is cheap, and death is a constant companion. The stories that emerge from these cities are often harrowing tales of survival. They are stories of people who have lost everything yet continue to fight for a better future. They are stories of families torn apart by violence yet held together by hope. Yet amidst the violence and despair, there are also stories of resilience, hope, and the unyielding human spirit. In the darkest corners of these cities, there are glimmers of light. There are people who refuse to give up, who continue to dream, and who work tirelessly to rebuild their communities. Join us as we journey into the heart of these urban jungles, exploring the factors that contribute to their notoriety and shedding light on the lives of those who call these places home. We will delve into the history, the politics, and the social dynamics that have shaped these cities. We will hear from the residents themselves, who will share their stories of struggle and survival. And we will uncover the efforts being made to bring about change, to restore hope, and to build a better future for the next generation. Caracas, Venezuela, a city held hostage. Once a thriving metropolis, Caracas, Venezuela has fallen victim to a perfect storm of political instability, economic collapse, and rampant crime. The city, once known for its vibrant culture and stunning natural beauty, is now synonymous with danger. Caracas's descent into lawlessness began with the country's economic downturn. Hyperinflation rendered the currency practically worthless. Food and medicine shortages became commonplace. Desperation grew, and with it, crime. Today, Caracas has one of the highest murder rates in the world. Kidnappings, robberies, and carjackings are daily occurrences. The police force, crippled by corruption and a lack of resources, struggles to maintain order. The city lives in fear, held hostage by the very forces that were supposed to protect it. Tijuana, Mexico border town battleground. Tijuana, a bustling city on the US-Mexico border, is a city of stark contrasts. It is a place where tourists flock for cheap shopping and vibrant nightlife, often oblivious to the undercurrent of violence that plagues the city. Tijuana's strategic location makes it a prime hub for drug trafficking. Powerful cartels battle for control of the lucrative smuggling routes, turning the city into a war zone. The violence spills over into the streets, claiming the lives of innocent bystanders and fueling a climate of fear. Despite the dangers, Tijuana is also a city of hope. Hardworking people strive to create a better life for themselves and their families, often risking their lives to escape poverty and violence in other parts of Mexico. Section 4, San Pedro Sula, Honduras, gangs, poverty, and a desperate struggle. Located in the heart of Central America's Northern Triangle, San Pedro Sula, Honduras, has the grim distinction of being one of the most dangerous cities in the world outside of a war zone. This city, once known for its vibrant culture and bustling markets, now finds itself overshadowed by the pervasive threat of violence and crime. Here, poverty, gang violence, and a weak justice system have created a breeding ground for lawlessness. The lack of economic opportunities forces many into a life of crime, while the justice system struggles to keep up with the rampant criminal activities. Maras, or street gangs, hold significant power in San Pedro Sula. These gangs, often with international connections, have established a stronghold in the city, making it difficult for authorities to dismantle their operations. They control entire neighborhoods, extorting businesses, recruiting children, and enforcing their rule with brutal violence. The gang's influence extends to every corner of the city, leaving no place truly safe from their reach. The police force, often outgunned and outmaneuvered, struggles to contain the gang's grip on the city. Despite their efforts, the sheer number of gang members and their access to weapons make it a daunting task. Many residents live in fear, trapped in their homes after dark, their lives dictated by the whims of the gangs. The constant threat of violence looms over their daily lives, making even simple tasks a dangerous endeavor. Yet even in the face of such adversity, there are glimmers of hope. Community events and volunteer efforts bring a sense of normalcy and relief to the residents, offering moments of respite from the harsh realities they face. Community leaders and organizations work tirelessly to provide education, support, and a path away from violence for the city's youth. These initiatives aim to break the cycle of violence by offering alternatives and opportunities for a better future. Through education and community support, there is a concerted effort to reclaim the city from the clutches of gang violence and restore hope to its residents. Section 5, Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, paradise lost to lawlessness. Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea, is a city of contradictions. It is a place where the old meets the new, where traditional ways of life coexist with modernity. Blessed with stunning natural beauty and a rich cultural heritage, the city offers breathtaking landscapes and vibrant cultural festivals that attract visitors from around the world. However, beneath this picturesque surface lies a harsh reality. Port Moresby is also plagued by rampant crime, poverty, and social unrest, which cast a shadow over its beauty. The city's crime problem is fueled by a complex mix of factors, including high unemployment, a lack of opportunities, and tribal conflicts. Many young people find themselves without jobs or prospects, leading them to a life of crime. Rascal gangs, often armed with homemade weapons, terrorize neighborhoods, engaging in robberies, assaults, and tribal warfare. These gangs have become a significant threat to the safety and security of the residents. The lack of a strong police presence further exacerbates the problem. With insufficient law enforcement, criminals operate with impunity, knowing that the chances of being caught are slim. Additionally, a weak justice system means that even when criminals are apprehended, they often face minimal consequences. This lack of accountability only emboldens the wrongdoers. Many residents feel vulnerable and unprotected, living in constant fear for their safety. They take measures to secure their homes, but the sense of insecurity remains pervasive. Forced to take the law into their own hands, some communities have formed local vigilante groups to patrol their neighborhoods. These groups aim to deter crime and protect their families, but they are not a long-term solution. Despite the challenges, there is a growing movement among community leaders and concerned citizens to address the root causes of crime and build a safer environment. Youth groups are actively involved in community projects, providing young people with constructive activities and a sense of purpose. These initiatives aim to steer them away from crime and towards a brighter future. Community members are also taking part in cleanup drives and public safety initiatives, working together to reclaim their neighborhoods and restore a sense of normalcy. Through collective effort and determination, there is hope that Port Moresby can overcome its challenges and build a safer, more prosperous future for all its residents.